All right, guys. So, gonna do talk about a welcome flow I kind of revamped and made for this brand for free. So, this brand is called Naked Nutrition. I do not work with or for them. I just found them on IG through an ad, subscribed to see what their email marketing looked like, and saw they could use a welcome flow. I think they sent me only one email right off the bat. So yeah, I just went ahead and made them for like a four-part welcome flow series, plus a few campaigns, seven to be exact, that they can use if they want. So we'll go over everything I did and why I think it would convert and do well. Um, but yeah, let's get into it. So for context, they have two opt-ins. One is a quiz on their homepage that helps the user figure out what supplements would be best for them. I guess I should preface they're a supplement brand. They do like protein powders, BCAAs, stuff like that, pre-workout. So there's that quiz, which is a very helpful for the user, but it's also an opt-in to the newsletter and gives them 20% off. So it was a little tricky, I guess, at first to figure out how I wanted to do this because someone could do the quiz and not necessarily be a new subscriber, or they could be a new subscriber and doing the quiz. So um, yeah, what I ended up doing is just basically making two versions of the first email, one with a discount, one without, and then you could do that for all of them basically. Um, so email one, I guess we'll just go into Figma because then you can actually see them. I actually laid them out in design here. So got no discount, discount, and then the rest of them I included the discount, but you would be running a no discount version as well, depending on where they opted in. So the second opt-in, I guess I didn't mention, is just like at the bottom of the landing page. There's no pop-up or anything. So the one at the bottom is just like a regular email sign-up bar, no discount offering or anything like that. So if they signed up through there, you would send them a no discount version. Um, if they were already a current subscriber but did the quiz, you would send them the discount version. If they were, there's a whole bunch of, depends on where they are in the funnel, basically. So they have pretty good design off the bat, probably the better designer than me, to be honest. Here's some of their emails. Um, nothing crazy, but it's good. So I tried to emulate that when making theirs because they already have a pretty good style. So going into it, welcome the subscriber, welcome to Naked, the brand, shop your first supplements. So in this case, whether they subscribe through the no discount opt-in at the bottom, um, you would be sending them this one. If they sign up through the quiz, you would send them the discount version. So see the difference down at the bottom. So both the same right off the bat. Hey, first name, thanks for joining us. We're pumped to have you here at Naked Nutrition. Keep it simple. All the stuff that the brand is about. Um, all the main stuff, what to expect. This, and this will be in your inbox a few times a week, talking about this and that. You can pause to read if you want. This was just a copy and paste, selection of a few of their most popular products so that they can browse. And then difference at the bottom here, if they opted in through the quiz, don't forget to take 20% off your order. So I should also preface, when they do the quiz, you get sent an email that basically gives the results of what supplements are best for you, along with the discount. So in that case, if it was a new subscriber and they did the quiz, so that's how they first opted into the newsletter, would send them that initial here are your results email, discount, and then since they're also new to the brand, I would then send them the this welcome email shortly after, could be a couple hours, a day, whatever, um, to actually welcome them into the brand. You could probably combine it all into one, but it would be a lot of information. So that's why I don't have the discount code right at the top in the welcome email, the first one, as you normally would. you just have it there at the bottom as a reminder. Hey, don't forget you have this to use it now. All right, second email. Usually I make the story email, so message from the founder, um, about, their life story, sympathizing with the reader. So, hey there, it's Steven, the, name of the founder. I've been a cross country runner my whole life, and in 2014, I noticed something. Open loop there, kind of. What did they notice, or what did he notice? Pulls you down the page. Many of the supplements I was taking had numerous ingredients of little nutritional value. People like me were striving for a healthier lifestyle. With the help of supplements, I should put a but in there, but being marketed as health, but sold something else. Sound familiar? Nice to ask the user questions or the reader questions to keep them engaged. So that same year, I founded Naked Nutrition and started out with 5 single ingredient supplements, including our best selling this, and this. No artificial flavors, sweeteners, which is a big thing they do. My goal is always to give you control over both flavor and nutrition, letting you decide what to add to Naked Protein supplements because you deserve the best. So nothing too long. I mean, if you wanted to know more about the founder, you can go and actually, read on the website or find, articles. But it's a nice little blurb. It's nice and personal, plain text, feels very, personal, which is what you want. You want to feel like you want the reader to feel cared about. So, and then we do a little PS, don't forget to use your discount at the bottom right there. So a lot of this info is already on their website because obviously I don't actually know these people. I said I'm doing it for free. So this was taken from the website, not verbatim. I kind of turned it into a first person story. They had it as like a third person, just like recall of, you know, his life, I guess. So that's that. Let me see if I have any other notes on that. I can't remember. Yeah. So, all right. Email 3, benefits email, main benefits of the product, why you should buy the product, what it'll do for you. So nothing to hide. Found this photo from their Instagram, fits nicely with this email. Because it's kind of, the whole premise of the brand is, very minimal ingredients. Everything is disclosed, not hiding anything. Everything's out in the open, which the people who like this brand appreciate that a lot. That's a big selling factor that I saw a lot in many of the reviews. So pure and simple ingredients, going along with, the main benefit of the brand. Name at Naked, we don't do gimmicks, just clean, transparent nutrition. That means no unnecessary fillers or mystery ingredients, just pure, high quality supplements that fill your body the right way. Because isn't that how it should be? Again, asking that question, kind of a rhetorical question, but nonetheless engaging. Then we have the naked difference. This little chart that I actually made based on the info on their website to do like a general, us versus them situation, to show why this brand is better than its competitors. And a very, putting it in the chart is a very easy way to read it. It's not drawn out. Reader can skim. And then, what's that mean for you? So like these are kind of the features, the differences. What does it mean for you actually, like the actual benefits to the reader? Improved performance, faster recovery, health and immunity. You can easily skim that. Nice little photos. Can read more underneath if they want to, but they don't have to, because those are the main takeaways, the bolded parts. And then again, reminder of their discount. Lastly, we got the reviews. So reviews-based email. Always use social proof if you have it. Really helps to reinforce, everything we've talked about thus far, because most people are going to take the word of another consumer more seriously, and be more trustworthy versus the brand. And because the brand is selling you something, they have something to gain. So I kind of acknowledge that, and I think a lot of brands do this. Hey name, it's Steven. We could go on and on about our supplements if you let us, but let's be real, you'd rather hear it from people who actually use them, right? So acknowledging it, we're being real here. Take it from our customers, nice little subheading, boom, 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 mentions all the main things that most people care about. So these were all very common. The things talked about in these reviews were common things that I saw again and again. So obviously what these consumers care about. Then another call to action. And I kind of made two versions just, for myself, whatever, just, you can put a lot of brands you'll see put in some more popular products, kind of like we did with the first email, so they can browse and shop. And then I didn't change that one, did I? I forgot to change this one. Changed it from 15 to 20. Earlier. There we go. Yeah. So that is the 4-part series. You can obviously make it longer. I made videos about longer ones. We can add more emails into the welcome flow, but 4 is a really nice place to start at. Those are like your main 4. You should have, at least 4. Most brands will have like 1 or 2, maybe 3. But these are 4 important things to get. These are acquainted with the brand. So those are all done. The goal of this is just to you're giving that discount. You want them to make a purchase. And so you're going from complete stranger, like how I was, found them in an ad, clicked on there, went to their website, subscribed to the newsletter. This welcome flow gets me acquainted with the brand, get to know what they're about, especially with like the message from the founder, the benefits, what would I have to gain from this? Okay, is this brand actually trustworthy? Oh, here are these reviews. Yes, they are. You're moving them along in the buying cycle from being like totally unaware to aware and ready to buy, because they clicked on the ad for a reason, because it's something they're interested in. It's a problem they have. I can't remember exactly what the ad said, but generally someone has, a problem or desire. That ad kind of pokes at that or grabs, the interest, and then moving along the buying cycle. And that's what the welcome flow aims to do. And giving the discount is a nice incentive most people do to get that first purchase. So that is done. I have 7. God, I'm tired. Campaign emails to go over as well. I did not put these ones into design. I just wrote them in copy because, like I said earlier, they have really good design already, and it was going to take me a long time to put them all into design. When if they're going to use these, I know they would do a good design job themselves, anyways. So here we go. These are my campaigns, right? Yeah. So combo of sales and entertainments, like infograph or infotainment-based emails. Good to have a blend of both. Can't always just be asking for the sale and giving discounts all the time, or else they're gonna lose interest, and they're never gonna take you seriously because there's always gonna be a discount available. People, email marketing is still a form of content. People sign up to things like these because they're interested in what that brand sells or what they do. I'm interested in working out and health and all that stuff, and that's part of the reason why I even clicked on the ad to look at this brand and see if they were doing marketing, because it's something that I'm interested in. So people read these things for entertainment, to learn, because they have a problem that they want solved or they're thinking about solving, and so they want to read, consume content about it, learn more about it. Is this right for me? That sort of stuff. It's not always just asking for the sale. And it also keeps you top of mind, so because not everyone's ready to buy all the time. They're moving along in that buying cycle, and something outside of what you can control may influence that, person being ready to buy. But if you were always there sending an email every day or every other day, they're gonna be like, oh well, these guys I've seen so much about them, I trust them, I'm gonna buy from them because they're top of mind, versus the guy who sends emails once a week or never. You're missing an opportunity. So how it's made / ingredients, email. So infotainment email. Lots of people like this brand for its minimal ingredients. I mentioned earlier, it's a big benefit to them. So it makes sense to talk about it a lot and educate them more on it. So this one, I have a small blurb at the top, talking with the reader, then a series of bullets about how it's made / the ingredients, put it in bullet format so it's easy to read and skim, like call to action at the bottom, nothing aggressive. So I will show you. Here it is. So some subject line ideas. What's in our pea protein? I should mention this one was about their pea protein, how it's made. I'll put that in there, I guess. Is naked protein, or Jesus, is naked pea actually pure? The truth about our pea protein, and some headline ideas that continue on with that from the subject line. Behind the scenes of naked pea, let's talk peas, and then no secrets, just quality inside our pea protein. Probably not going to read all of these out because there's going to be 7 of them and there's a lot, but you can pause and read. So body, hey, we know that we like to keep it simple and naked. That means no mystery ingredients, just pure high quality supplements, blah, blah, blah. You saw that earlier in the welcome flow. So today we're taking behind the scenes of our classic naked pea protein, subheading how it's made, and then this would be like a chart if you wanted to make into an infographic of these 3 main points: sustainably sourced, minimal processing, pure and simple ingredients. Obviously, like I said earlier, I'm not acquainted with this brand, so I don't know everything. I just had to go off of what I could find. But these, bolded sub headlines will be easy to read, and then like we did in the welcome flow, they can read the more info underneath if they want. And then we just go nothing artificial, just yellow pea protein isolate. That is the basis of the brand. It's just like 1 ingredient or 3 ingredient products, very simple, minimal, and healthy. Then a pro tip, or you could even make this like a PS statement under the call to action: for a complete amino acid profile, combine naked pea with naked rice. You can go and that's a whole thing, but if you know, and then our call to action: shop naked pea. Nothing aggressive because this is that infotainment based email. Then I have a list of a series of 3 benefits based emails that we'll go through. So first one is whey protein. This one's a sales email. Goal is to get the reader to purchase, give them benefits about their whey protein. So structure goes blurb at the top about main benefit, and then a couple of sub features and benefits underneath. Call to action after the main blurb. Yeah, so I put in a call to action after the top main blurb in case they're ready to buy right away. So we'll look at how this looks like. Here's our subject lines, our headline, brought that one down to 1. Then our body. So this first line goes off of the headline: your muscles work hard, give them the fuel they need. I saw this in an email from a different brand. I like the way that they continued it. The message flowed very nicely from the headline, so I wanted to emulate this one. Whey protein is the cleanest way to support recovery, boost performance, and stay on top of your goals. With 6 simple, delicious flavors, getting your protein in has never been easier. Then we have our call to action right there. If they're ready to buy already or they want to go to the website. Then our subheading, why whey? And we go into our benefits and features: build muscle, recover faster, support immune system, burn fast, stay lean. You can see a pattern here that just makes it very easy to read for the consumer in the email, because most people are just kind of scrolling through. You don't want to have big blocks of text, but still gets the point across. And then call to action again: find your flavor, fuel up. It's a lot of fun. Call to action. Then we have BCAs, very similar structure, main benefit, call to action, sub features and benefits of this thing. I actually added in some social proof for this one. Call to action again. Last one, last benefits email, green superfood powder, same thing. Our subject lines. Had an optional subheading in here I was playing around with. Don't know if I love it. Might be too much. Um, pokes at the desire / problem, feel guilty about not eating vegetables. We've been there. So that is what this product helps to solve. Main blurb, call to action, our subheading, with the next, features and benefits, breaking that down a bit more. Call to action again, done. Followed a pretty similar structure for those 3 benefit emails. And then you could even go like break down even further, when you're coming up with more campaign ideas, you could go in and you could break down each, make one email about one feature of one product and really go in depth about why that matters. And then, it's really easy to make, tens of 20s of emails like that, because especially with a brand that has so many products, you're never going to run out of email ideas, you know, especially with health products like this. So, where are we? Number 5, product guide. So, pea and rice protein popping up again. So, this one's an infotainment email on how to best use vegan protein, in this case, pea protein powder, because it's not a complete protein, it has to be mixed with rice. We saw this earlier. If you know, you know. Um, pea works best with rice because they complement each other, because most plant proteins don't have all essential amino acids, et cetera, et cetera. Doesn't really matter. So this is a guide on how to use it. Great for people who might be on the fence thinking about buying this. It's a great informational email to help move someone along in that cycle. So product guide, pea protein 101, et cetera, headline, subject line, headline. So yeah, and I'm thinking about switching to plant-based protein, asking them a question, engaged, whether you're going fully vegan or just exploring dairy-free options. Pea protein is one of the best choices out there, but what's the best way to take it? Breaks it up with a nice subheadline. Unlike whey protein, which contains all essential amino acids, most plant proteins like pea lack certain amino acids your body needs. By combining yada yada, we just spoke about that. And then we can break it down even further to the next subheadline, which helps do this, this, and this. Benefit, benefit, benefit. Who should take pea protein? These people, and these people. So it qualifies whether or not it's for you, for the reader reading. Should I take this? Who's it for? Oh, look, I have lactose sensitivities. This would be a good product for me. I'm going to buy it. So, and then we just have one more blurb with a superior amino acid profile, supports muscle growth, weight maintenance, immune function, and it supports, overall health. Everything we kind of talked about up there. Which, looking back on it, I could honestly probably take that out. Anyways, how to use it, goes over best way to use it, call to action, get your peas in, shop now. Next up is our product comparison. Almost done. Another infotainment based email. They have lots of products, so I just chose 2 to compare: casein and whey, both very popular. Whey is probably the most popular protein powder. So we just headline asks the reader a question, creating curiosity, especially if it's something they've been debating, not sure whether they want to go with whey or they want to go with casein. Helps them decide. So short and easy. Infographic chart explains the differences between the 2. Short blurb at the bottom, so let's take a look. Whey versus casein, which one is right for you? Hey reader, let's break down 2 of the most common protein powders, whey versus casein, which one's best for you? Whey versus casein. So this would be a nice infographic chart. You have your features along the side, and then you have whey protein, casein. and the differences between the two. Very easy to differentiate. And then we go, which one's right for you? We break it down basically into 2 points. If you want fast recovery after workouts, go with whey. Long-lasting protein support, go with casein. Long story short, basically, after all of that, no matter what you choose, you can trust that our protein powders are free of artificial ingredients, fillers, or junk. Circle back to their main thing, right? Minimal ingredients, just clean, powerful nutrition. Grab your protein here. Last one, gut health email. Stole this from one of their social media posts that I saw. A lot of brands I see, they have lots of social media posts, get lots of traffic through social media, but they don't make emails. When you could very easily take those email or those social media posts and just turn them into emails. They'd just be a bit longer form, a bit more context and stuff. But I mean, an idea is an idea. You're getting traffic from those social media posts, you might as well make it into an email to use. So got here, struggling with gut health, want better gut health, poking at that issue that our ideal reader has. You're not alone. How can you fix it? Better gut health starts here. So, hey, name, got gut issues. You're not alone. Over 40% of US adults experience digestive discomfort. Occasional bloating and sluggish digestion is normal, but ongoing issues can signal an imbalance. So, we're kind of poking at that problem, that issue that the reader has. It doesn't just affect your digestion, it influences all of this other stuff as well. But the good news is you can make dietary changes. So now we're moving into solution. You always go problem and solution. Subheading to break it up, 5 science-backed ways to support your gut. So this stuff was all in the social post. I added this stuff. Well, actually, I can't remember now. I know I edited it a bit. It's not verbatim. And then this part I did add in. They just had the naked fiber at the bottom. So subheading, me naked fiber, your gut's new best friend. Couple points about that. Only one ingredient, rich in fiber, naturally sweet, tastes good. Why fiber matters, does all this stuff, this great stuff for your body. It solves this problem that you have, essentially. Your gut does a lot for you. It's time to return the favor. And then we're plugging our naked fiber as the solution. Your gut will thank you. That is all. That was a lot. So I'm gonna send this off to them and see what they think, basically. But yeah, that's a nice little revamp of Naked Nutrition and their welcome flow. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions or suggestions, I'm open-minded. I'm open to suggestions of anything that could be better. But yeah, thanks. See you next time.